Welcome to my channel Coin Wealth USA. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of United States coinage and uncovering the unbelievable story of the 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that many people overlook, toss aside, or store in jars could be worth a jaw-dropping $557 million in today's collector's market. That's not a typo, $557 million, so stick around. Because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your spare change the same way again. To understand the value of the 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin, we need to go back in time, way back to the roots of the American penny itself. The US 1-cent coin has been around since 1793, and it has seen many changes. But one of the most revolutionary periods for the penny came during the early 1980s. The nation was facing rising copper prices, inflation was soaring, and the U.S. Mint needed to adapt fast. Enter 1982, the year of transition. In this year, the Mint stopped using the traditional 95% copper composition for the penny and began using a cheaper alternative, a core of zinc coated with a thin layer of copper. This change would drastically affect pennies made in 1983 and lead to one of the biggest mysteries in modern coin collecting. Here's where it gets really interesting. Officially, all pennies minted in 1983 were supposed to be made of copper-plated zinc. But in a few extremely rare cases, something odd happened. Some 1983 pennies, especially those minted in Philadelphia, were mistakenly struck on leftover 95% copper planchets from 1982. These are known as off-metal errors, and they are incredibly rare. Most 1983 pennies weigh about 2.5 grams, as expected with their zinc core. But the rare copper versions weigh 3.1 grams. That small weight difference has led to massive discoveries and huge payouts. Collectors and experts estimate that only a tiny handful of these copper 1983 pennies exist. And when they show up at auction, the results are staggering. Now let's talk value. You're probably wondering, how can a 1-cent coin, something we barely notice, be worth millions? Well, in the world of numismatics, rarity, condition, minting errors, and historical significance all play a huge role in a coin's value. And the 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin has them all. In recent years, one of these rare 1983 copper pennies sold at auction for over $23,000. Another sold privately for more than $40,000. And as more collectors search for these rare gems, the demand has skyrocketed. But that's not all. In 2025, a flawless, uncirculated 1983 penny with confirmed copper composition and an extremely rare double-die reverse error was valued at over $1 million by a private collector, with more than 7 billion 1983 pennies produced that year, including over 6 billion from Philadelphia and more than 1 billion from Denver. You might think the chances are slim. But hidden among them could be one of those ultra-rare off-metal errors that leads us to today's astonishing headline: the total estimated collector's market value of all rare and error 1983 Liberty 1-cent coins has surged past $557 million. That's right. $557 million, not in fantasy, but in real auctions, private collectors, and the high-stakes world of rare U.S. coins. So how can you tell if your 1983 penny is worth a fortune? Here are a few key things to look for. Weight. Use a precise scale. A normal zinc 1983 penny weighs 2.5 grams. But a rare copper one weighs 3.1 grams. Condition. Coins in mint state, or with minimal wear, fetch much higher prices. Double-die errors. Check for doubling on the reverse lettering, especially the words 1 cent and E pluribus unum mint mark. Pennies without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia. Those with a were made in Denver. Both mints have produced valuable error coins. Color and shine. Copper coins tend to age differently than zinc coins. An unusual tone could be a sign. And remember, if you think you've found something special, don't clean it. Get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. The 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal, it's a symbol of American history. It represents a time of economic change, government adaptation, and the constant push toward cost efficiency. Yet within this transition, mistakes were made, and those mistakes turned into treasure. Collectors today are still hunting for these legendary coins, checking every jar, drawer, and old piggy bank. Because out there, waiting to be discovered, Might be a single penny that's worth thousands, even millions. So the next time you see a 1983 penny, don't ignore it. Pick it up. Weigh it. Examine it. You never know, you could be holding a small copper coin with a giant $1 million price tag. The 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin is a perfect storm of history, rarity, and mystery. With a total market worth of $557 million, it stands among the most valuable modern-era coins ever produced, so go check your coin collection. Check your change jar. Look through those old rolls of pennies at the bank. Because treasure is still out there, and it just might be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on the next $1 million coin. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Will the next one tell yours?